I give you a new commandment, love one another. Love one another. There is a story told about a young boy who was gathered for Mass. And he was asked a question because the bishop knew that it was unsafe to send any priest to the men who were in prison because they were going to be put to death. But they wanted to receive Jesus in the Eucharist. And so they looked around, they said, who will we send? Who can we send to these people so that they may not find out what is going on? And the little boy raised his hand and he said, I'll do it. The bishop was rather surprised that this young little boy would offer to do such a heroic deed. And the little boy said, they'll never guess that it'll be me that will be bringing them the Eucharist. So the bishop handed them the Eucharist, and off he went, holding Jesus next to his heart as he walked along. And as he was walking along, his friends happened to catch sight of him. And they said, Tarcisius, come and play with us. We need one more person to play a game. And Tarcisius said, no, I can't do it right now. I have something else to do. And they said, come on, Tarcisius, we need you to come and play the game with us. We need one more person. And they looked at Tarcisius and they said, Tarcisius, are you a Christian? What are you doing? What do you have in your hands? And Tarcisius knew that it was Jesus, but if they got hold of Jesus, they wouldn't treat him with any great respect. So he held Jesus tight to his arms. And the boys came forward and they started to make fun of him. And then they began to hit him and they began to beat him and they knocked him to the ground. But Tarcisius wouldn't let go of our Lord. He held him close to his heart. And finally, they actually killed Tarcisius. These boys were rather mean to him, and they took his life. But you know what? The hands of Tarcisius, they couldn't pull them away. They couldn't get at Jesus until another man came by to safely take Jesus to these other men who were in prison. I give you a new commandment. Love one another. Tarcisius had that love, but today you get to do something even greater. Not only will you be carrying our Lord to someone to receive him in Holy Communion, but the two of you will be able to receive Jesus for the first time right into your own heart today. What a gift. What a special opportunity you have. But now Jesus, once you receive him in Holy Communion, is asking you to become like Christ, to love your families. That means being kind to your brothers and sisters, right? That means being nice to your mom and dad when they ask you to do something. I give you a new commandment. Love one another. So as you receive Jesus tonight for that first time, remember what our Lord is asking us to do and how he's asking us to live. Because now you are receiving Jesus into your heart. What a gift. Thank him for that gift that he's giving to you tonight. And let's all of us act like Christ, because that's what we're called to do, as not only these little children receive him in First Communion, but all of us receive him in First Communion. Are we following his command to love one another?